What a mess we find ourselves in on this new planet, huh? I knew Amphoreus was gonna be a wild ride, but I didn't think that this nation would be this bizarre. To be honest, this is the first world we've been to that has truly felt alien. Introducing a new system, a new path, new companions, and new laws that this world runs by, all while dropping hints that everything we know could just be a lie. Part 1 of Amphoreus was a huge yap fest full of world building and setup that will prove useful for future story events. A lot of which is complicated and a lot to take in. But that's why I'm here. Like I predicted in my last video, Amphoreus has raised a ton of questions, but has also answered a bunch. And in this video, my goal is to go over what we currently know about Amphoreus. And in future videos, I'll be diving into our potential past as a Stellaron hunter, March 7th's illness, and of course, our little memo sprite's true identity. Oh yeah, we got a new nation fresh from the harvest, and it's time to start cooking. But first things first, this is the rules of Amphoreus explained. Okay, so before this nation released, I made a theory stating that this nation exists in a time loop inside of Fu Li's Garden of Recollection, and it was destroyed a long time ago, but created through Fu Li piecing together the memories of who they were, and what this nation was. And though this is yet to be confirmed, I'm starting to feel pretty confident about it because time works differently in Amphoreus. The past and present are somewhat fused, and the future is something very uncertain, forcing the leaders of the nation to resign themselves to a prophecy they themselves can't even entirely decipher. In this world, there are different classes of people. On top are the Titans, then the demigods, then the chrysos, heirs, and then the lowly humans who kinda just exist to be annoying. The Titans are this world's gods. While not even close to as powerful as an Aeon, or even an Emanator I'd say, they still do have some special abilities that range from breaking time to recreating that Sisyphus meme. And while they were loyal to the humans they themselves created, they unfortunately have fallen victim to the Black Tide, which I'm starting to believe is a type of memetic virus, but that's another video idea for the future. Anyway, the Black Tide is known for spreading madness and destroying much of civilization, leaving Okima as one of the only remaining havens. As apparently stated in the prophecy, all 12 Titans need to be slain and their core flames taken by humanity in order to beat back the Black Tide, I'm assuming, because the full prophecy hasn't been revealed yet, and apparently even the most gifted are on a need-to-know basis. But since our heroes are after the core flames, they are known as the Flame Chasers, which leads us to our 2, or now 3, demigods. The first being the bearer of the core flame of romance, Aglaia the Goldweaver, or Apanya, because come on, look at those eyes. I said Griseo before, but Apanya was my second guess. Anyway, you see, when a Titan is felled, they return the core flame and the select individual undergoes a trial, and once they pass, they receive the divine authority of the Titans and are given golden immortal blood and ascend to being a demigod. Aglaia's special demigod ability is her golden threads that do a lot of things. They serve as lie detectors, give her a constant stream of information, and they can dispel the Black Tide in small amounts. And somehow this allowed her to sense the Stellaron inside of us, which is kind of creepy. It's really ironic that the title Dressmaker is the least remarkable part of her character. The second demigod I'll be talking about is the first ever to retrieve a core flame, and that would be Tribi, or Tribios, since they act as one and share emotions, who ended up stealing the Passage Titan's core flame apparently. Didn't know that was possible, but that's what it says. Tribi also has the ability to perform miracles which draw on the power of the Time Titan to bring a limited space back in time so that things can be retrieved in certain paths unblocked. An ability that causes the Time Titan pain for some reason, and one that we as the Trailblazer also possess for some reason. Think of it as this nation's clockwork. But that's not Tribi's demigod ability. Her demigod ability is being able to open portals, which apparently takes a lot out of her, but when she gets tired, she just swaps out with herself. Also, little dark secret about these 3, apparently there were more than 3 in the past, and the others are implied to have died off. really dark. The last of the demigods is Finan, the Deliverer from Elysiae, who we slew the Strife Titan alongside and is now currently attempting the trial. Now, we don't know what Finan's abilities are yet, they haven't been shown, but since he's Kevin, he's not trapped in there with the Titans are trapped in there with him. Alright, so that's the demigods out of the way, which brings us to the chrysos heirs, namely Midimos and Castorus. Now, to clarify, the demigods are also chrysos heirs because that title just denotes them working to follow the prophecy and flame chasing, but they're more powerful and hold more authority, so I separate the two. Anyway, Mighty is a man blessed with an immortal body and is crowned prince of the fallen nation known as Kremnos. And I was right that he was definitely a Kalpus XP because of his deep connection to the Strife Titan known as the Mad King, which is also the name that denoted Kalpus in Honkai Impact 3rd. Little bit of trivia there. Castorus, on the other hand of immortality, has the Death Touch ability, and apparently she is in search of the Death Titan Thanatos in hopes of reclaiming her other half. And trust me, I hate Thanatos too. That enemy is the worst. That's a ZZZ joke. But crossover names aside, Castorus has the ability to understand what Titans are saying, which is a double-edged sword because the Time Titan was swearing at us. Little detail about Castorus, apparently she gets the Death Touch ability removed in the future because she hugs us, and I doubt we're dying because of it. Just something to keep in mind. And that's just about all we know about the current cast of heroes on Amphoreus. So let's return to something a little more familiar, shall we? Something that I hyped up, but I was led astray by theatrics. Because this isn't Herta standing before Noose. This is Herta preparing to stand before Noose, rehearsing her questions in front of a hologram. But she was gonna do it, and she was interrupted by Welton Sunday, and I have never been so mad at these two. I wanted Herta to have her big moment, and it was ripped from us at the last possible moment. Well, at least we know that she is capable of sending Noose a message, right? All because our rosy celestial maiden had to go and freeze herself. Oh, and that brings us to the normal civilians of Amphoreus, because these ignorant NPCs get on my nerves. You see, they want to know about space, but they can't get there because the Sky Titan has decided to shoot down anything that tries to go up there for some reason, and that's why we got shot down Subnautica style. So people are ignorant of the world beyond the sky, even though they want to know about it. And the reason why Aglaya wants us to keep it a secret is because if we tell them where we are from, they will do something stupid like jump off a cliff expecting to fly like this idiot. Yes, the civilians will believe anything they hear and are remarkably ignorant of just about everything and won't even run for cover when under attack. I swear, they are like domesticated pets. Zero survival instincts. It's because they're not real. They didn't have memories of them. They're too unremarkable. Only the heroes have vivid memories, so they have accurate representations of what these characters would do. But the NPCs and normal civilians weren't that remarkable, so Fu Li didn't collect memories from them because there was nothing left. That's why they're stupid and don't know how to defend themselves and don't have common sense. I'm telling you, Amphoreus doesn't exist. It's all coming together. We can bring things from the past, but we can't go into the future because Amphoreus doesn't have one. The prophecy can't be finished because they always fail and then the world resets. But we're here to save it because we have all these abilities and we're the main character, I'm telling you. I'm sorry, I'm tweaking out about my own theory. We learned a lot about this new nation in the story, and a lot of it is confusing and hard to understand, so I hope I helped you feel a little less lost at least. This story has the potential to be something really special, and in this first patch, it kind of serves as the groundwork for what I'm sure to be something worth remembering. But what do you guys think? Be sure to let me know, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace, y'all.